Hey everyone, my wife and I are heading to Zion National Park today on Spirit Airlines, and I have been searching for the best long-term personal item to fly on airlines like Spirit and other budget airlines in the US and in Europe. The problem is that I found that most travel backpacks that are personal item size are way too small. I know some of you can travel 20, 30 liters, but I like something a little bit bigger, and I'm sure there are others of us who like something bigger as well. So I have a travel hack here today that I'm going to test out with Spirit Airlines. And I actually bought the REI Ruckpack 40 first. And the problem with that bag was the REI Ruckpack 40 had an internal frame. And so it made it impossible to crush down or compress to fit the personal item size for Spirit. Now Spirit is 18 by 14 by 8, which is not large at all. And that bag was well over 18 inches in length. I didn't want to take any risks, any chances. I wanted to get to the airport, and I wanted to make sure my bag fit and not count on luck or grace or the agent not looking at my bag and me sneaking on. I don't want to pay that extra 50 bucks that Spirit charges you every leg of the flight. So I actually ended up buying the Osprey Porter 46, and I have that right here. This is the Osprey Porter 46. So this bag is well above Spirit personal item limitations, personal item size limitations. The top, I think it's about 21, 22 inches. So 3 or 4 inches longer than what Spirit allows. And then the length, the width and the height actually depend on how much you're packing. Because this bag does fit for width and length. Width and height. Lengthwise, it does not fit. It's way too tall. And so I like this bag because it didn't have an internal frame, which meant that in the right circumstances, I could compress it to possibly fit Spirit's personal item size. And so what I have here is I took a strap from an old backpack. It's just an old backpack strap, nothing fancy. And you can see it has this strap. And I tied a knot to it onto the top handle of the Osprey Porter 46. The bottom has, just this little carabiner, which I'll show you why in a second. And you could just use some string to do this. But what I recognized was with the Porter 46, the top actually scrunches down quite well if you pack most of your stuff on the bottom here. And what you can do is, with this carabiner, pull the bag, pull this all the way down, right? You see it's scrunched, and I don't need a ton, right? I just need 4 inches. And what I plan on doing is taking this carabiner, attaching it to the bottom luggage strap of the Osprey Porter 46, and that way I save a couple of inches on the top. Now, I was actually hoping to attach it to the bottom strap here of the Porter 46, but I have too much stuff. So, womp womp. Let's measure this bag to see what the dimensions are now. And we're shooting for 18 by 14 by 8. So I have my tape measure right here, and let me measure it from the side so that you can get a clear picture of how long this actually is. And we're shooting for 18 inches. So this is at, let's see, let me back up so you all can see. This is at somewhere around, this is actually right at 18 inches. Let me go to the bottom actually. This is about, stop right there. Let me stop at 18. So this is, it looks like a little under 18 inches. And the thing is that I'm not really worried about how much it is over 18 as long as it's close, because I actually have a little bit more room where I could scrunch it down. Quite a bit actually. And that's why I was hoping to attach it to the bottom here. So the height of it, I mean, that really just depends on how much you're packing. I'll show you how much I'm packing, right? It's 8 inches for Spirit. I think I will be fine in all reality. I mean, I might have some trouble, but once again, I can rearrange a little bit on the top here to make sure that works. And then the width of the bag is 14. This bag is well under 14 width. So I'm gonna take this to the airport tonight, and if I fail, I'll end up paying $100, but I don't anticipate it because I've measured everything out here. And this is a great travel hack because it shows that you can use these larger travel bags, 40, 46 liters, maybe larger. If you don't pack it to the brim, and if it doesn't have an internal frame, you could use it as a handy personal item, but when you're on the ground, you could just take the top off and then use it as a normal travel bag and have a little bit more space in there. So I'll update this video after I get done with Spirit Airlines in a couple of hours and let you know how it fits in the sizer. I'll talk to you then. This is my bag in the personal item sizer, Osprey Porter 46. All right. Now, you could compress it a little bit more, but it easily fits in there. So that's a win. Osprey Porter 46 in the Spirit personal item compartment. You don't have to pay for extra baggage. This is a bonus, but the Frontier personal item sizer is also here. This definitely does not fit in the Frontier personal item compartment like it does with Spirit. I'll probably pack it smaller to make it fit, but at that point, it would just be, I would have to take some stuff out, but I think I could do it. Now in the personal item, the carry-on, it fits easily. But that's a win for Spirit in that regard.